everyone, how are you all doing? I'm called Rachel Atieno Kiva. Currently I'm in Kenya. Have not gone back to Uganda. I came from Uganda. I was studying there. I was studying there in campus. So I finished, but I wasn't working. I was just doing a business in Uganda with my partner, and we have a baby girl, a beautiful baby girl. And so as we were there around 2020, I think it's when my late mom, she became sick. Slowly from 2020 to 2021. I didn't know that by 2021 was a little bit tough, because the last time I was in Kenya, it was 2017. But the last time I was with my mother, that was in Uganda when my cousin sister graduated from Uganda. Is when I last saw my mom when she came for the graduation party there in Uganda. That was 2019. So from 2020 is when she began becoming sick during the COVID-19 period. So my mom was sick. She could tell me, "Oh, my daughter, I have TB." First it was TB that disturbed her a lot, and but I didn't know it was that tough, because my mom, she was this strong woman. She didn't want to cry to people that, "Oh, I'm sick, or I'm down," or something like that. So I was distant from her, and I wasn't even financially stable by then, that I could fully support my mother. So one day in last year, my stepfather called me and told me, just from nowhere, out of the blue, I'm just doing my own stuff, and then I receive a phone call from my stepfather, and my dad is telling me, "Rachel, your mom is in coma. She can't eat, she can't breathe well, she can't do anything. Come right now, and I'm sending you the fare." Whew. And I pause, and I'm like, what is happening? For all these years, I didn't even know, the 2 good years, I didn't even know that my mom was badly sick. Well, I had to prepare. I came with my cousin sister Sophie, and we prepared. We came from Uganda. We rushed to come, and the journey was, I think, around 2 days. 2 days, because we had to board 2 buses. That made the journey a little bit longer. So from there, we arrived in Kenya from the bus park. But when I was inside the bus, on the way, when I just entered, I cried. And I couldn't understand, why am I crying? But tears kept on flowing. But I didn't know why I was crying. But I was praying from my heart, not like loud, but from my heart, praying for my mom, that God could at least do a miracle for me, that my mom could stay alive. And I just wanted at least to meet her in the hospital where she was in that coma, so that I can hold her hand and pray for her, and lay my hands on her and pray for her. So that was my only desire by that time. But I was crying in that bus at night. So the journey went on, and as we arrived in Mombasa, my stepdad came with my uncle to pick us up. I came with my partner and my cousin sister, 3 of us with my baby girl. And so when we arrived, and we asked Daddy, can we go and see Mom in the hospital? And then Daddy and Uncle, they just told us, you can't. Let us first go home. You guys are tired. Go prepare. Then the next day, you will go and see your mom. Because it was late night. No, not late night. Sorry. It was around 11 p.m. Sorry, look at me. It was around 5 p.m. in the evening when we arrived here in Mombasa. So when we arrived here at home, it was already at night because of jam. So I phoned my sisters, my younger sisters, two of them. They told me, Mom is dead. Wow. Like, what? Mom is dead, Rachel. Mom is dead. I mean, all I wanted was at least to see her, to lay my hands on her and pray for her. And when I arrive in Mombasa at home, they tell me, your mom is dead from 2019, 2022. I arrived in Kenya to bury my mother. I didn't know what to do. I paused. It was painful. It was like I was pricked inside with a needle or with a knife or something. I don't know. But that's how painful it was to hear that my mother is dead. I didn't know what to do. So when my sister told me that, she began crying. I'm also crying. I want to stay strong for her. I held her so that we cried together. I didn't know where to start from because I come from Uganda to Kenya to bury my mother and not even to see her. And I'm like, oh, that's why I cried in the bus for such a long time. Kumbe, her soul was already taken. And it connected to me. I haven't yet gotten over it, but with time, I will. So, yeah, that is it. I didn't get to see my mom. If you have your mother out there, make sure you spend all the quality time you get. Spend it like as if you would never ever spend any time with your mom ever again. Because there are people out there who would like to have such moments with their moms, but they can't. Thank you guys for watching this video. Support me by liking, subscribing, and sharing this video. May God bless you all.